So I had a PRP done today, or regenexx. Got in and they took my blood at 11 or thereabouts. And did a general checkup on my neck and symptoms. And then the doctor did, which was nice. And he recorded it, which was nice because I see a lot of times doctors ask me questions and don't write anything down, which is weird. And then I came back a little later for some electrotherapy or whatever in my neck, which I didn't even know about. They're just like, here, you can do this if you want. And so I did that. It's like they were shocking my neck. And it's just uncomfortable. It didn't hurt that much. And then, well, I waited an hour and then I came back and did that. And I had to take a Xanax an hour before my treatment, but then, so they took my blood and did all that, and then about a half hour later, I took my Xanax, and then an hour after that, came back to my treatment, which means I was just waiting in the parking lot. But it was in Tampa, so I couldn't really go home because I live on the east coast of Florida. So, and they injected me, and that hurt a lot. And it was just like they put the needle in, they put, like, I don't know if it's like a numbing agent or something in, then they put the blood in. That really burns, but can't really get around that. It wasn't so bad I couldn't keep still, and I don't know if I really even needed the Xanax. I didn't feel like it did anything for me. But I wasn't particularly nervous. Like, I imagine some people are nervous, and but I wasn't, because it's just pain in my neck, which I have all the time. So he was going in and hitting each individual ligament in the back of my neck with ultrasound. Didn't do up on C1. I don't know if there actually are any ligaments you can hit around C1. He did, like, just below it, like between C1 and C2, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. So, I'm laying face down. But it seemed like he did everything he could from the back. And he was saying that my ligaments, some of them, like, he could tell they were damaged and stretched because of the way that the PRP was traveling through them. So I thought that was interesting that he could see that, because goddamn, they definitely feel damaged normally, and so it's nice to see him actually see the damage. Because, like, before this, we're relying all on the digital motion X-ray and all that, so you can't actually see the ligaments. MRI, of course, doesn't show any problems because MRIs suck. And, well, for ligaments they do. I mean, like, if you want to check out general structures, you want to check out your spinal cord, their MRI is good. But for that kind of thing, like your spinal ligaments, MRIs suck. Because, like, you could have a ligament that's got some scar tissue on it, which means it's more stretchy. But then you look on the MRI, and it looks like a whole complete ligament, and it's fine. And it is when you're looking at it, but, like, when you're actually moving around, it's stretching all over the place. So the digital motion X-ray is a video of you moving around your bones and seeing how the bones move, and then you can see, okay, your ligaments are not functioning. So I think it's crazy to me that orthopedic doctors don't know about it, especially ones that deal with the neck. Like, how do you not know about digital motion X-ray? Because they just take pictures of people's MRI. I mean, they take MRIs of people and they're like, you're fine. Meanwhile, they've got all this pain in their neck, and they're like, well, I don't know. You just have to live with it. Do physical therapy. It's just like, a quick Google search would tell you a better way to do this, but doctors don't know how to use a computer, so I don't know. I mean, I've encountered neurosurgeons that do cervical fusions that have no idea what a digital motion X-ray is, and even the ones that do it for instability, like instability caused by ligaments issues, they have no idea what a digital motion X-ray is. I'm just like, I feel like these doctors need to talk to any other doctor. Like, the doctors in orthopedics and the doctors in regenerative therapy need to communicate with each other. I don't feel like they do very much, which is nuts. But yeah, so I'm in a lot of pain now. I can feel like each individual ligament, whenever I'm using it, it's like ow, 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 a different part of my neck. It sucks, but maybe it'll be healing. So we'll see if it improves. Immediately after getting this done, I feel more stable, but that's common because everything's kind of swollen, which makes the neck generally more stable. But I'm still trying to take it easy and not do much because the actual structures of my ligaments can't have healed that much since earlier today. It's going to probably take a week or two for them to get the most of the benefit from PRP, although I've seen people say they've increased benefits going out to like 8 weeks. So we'll see. Tinnitus isn't any better. That's caused by the ligament issues. My left ear, I got like a humming, and I don't know. I mean, it could be caused by the muscles squeezing on things because of the ligament issues. Like if I lay on my right side all night, the tinnitus in my left ear goes away. It's just like a solid like tone. But if I lay on my left side or if I exert myself too much, the tone comes back. So it could be the muscles. Like, oh, I hear it every time I yawn, of course, or if I'm in a quiet place. So goddamn annoying. Like my favorite thing in the world was silence. Like going to libraries. There's nothing better for me. I hated going to noisy places. Not that I was ever sensitive to noise. Like, I couldn't hear better than other people. It's just mentally distracting to me to be around noise. So, anyway, that's what's going on. Oh, hopefully things will improve some because I'm tired of this living hell. Alright, I'll see ya.